Welcome back to the third edition of Citizen Debates. We are focusing on Kajiado County. We've been speaking a lot on different sectors and issues affecting the county. We want to move now to the issue of infrastructure. We've been seeing your comments on Twitter, quite a few of them on the issue of sewerage systems, on road systems. So we'll field that question first to Governor Ole Lenku. Most citizens of Kajiado County have decried the poor state of roads, especially the Namanga-Amboseli Road. Town service roads are characterized by large potholes. When you look at the budget, which, at this point is quite limited, how would you want to address that issue of infrastructure?
It's important to say that the Namanga-Amboseli Road is a KWS road, but true, we have a problem of roads in the country. But I want to say that as a county, we have made a difference. First of all, by creating a good relationship between the national government and the county government, as opposed to the previous situation we had in the first cycle of devolution. We have now seen a number of roads done for us by the national government. There is a critical artery that does Suswa, Ngong, Matasia, Kiserian, Isinya, Kajiado, Marolo, all the way to Loitoktok-Emali Road. That artery is very critical for the development of the county, and I'm very proud that the promise I gave to the people of Kajiado that we will make sure that the national government work together with the county came to pass with a lot of good results. Previously, it was fights everywhere. Coming to the county, we were told by the first administration it's not possible for a county to do any tarmac road. I stand here telling the people of Kajiado, as a county, we now have marks of tarmac road in every major town. Talk of Ngong, talk of Rongai, talk of Isinya, talk of Loitoktok. And that is to say we became accountable to the resources we collected and received from the national government. And to demystify the first government saying that there is no money to do roads for tarmacs in the county. We brought a critical requirement of having municipalities, and we now have 3 municipalities in the county. And because of that, institutions such as World Bank, Kenya Urban Roads Authority came to our county to support us. By us achieving that landmark achievement of having the municipalities, we now can say a sigh of relief is there because of the support we get from such international agencies. Of course, previously, typical of the then government, would not want to push such agenda and meet the stringent requirements of the World Bank for reasons of discrimination. And so, as a county government, we were able to grade the usual grading and maraming and opening roads up to 1,500 kilometers. Mm-hmm. And so infrastructure is something that I can tell the people of Kajiado we have done fairly well. Okay. We were not able to deliver the sewerage system. That is a very expensive undertaking. We hope in the incoming government, in partnership with the national government, support of other partners, we will be able to realize such critical infrastructures. But for sure, as a county government, we have moved from where we were to clearly a significant level. I'm sure my brother will want and say he started it. Typical of him repeating my saying.
Tutampa nafasi ya kufanya hivyo. Lakini Mheshimiwa Metito, pengine utueleze pia mikakati yako katika kuhakikisha kwamba muundo msingi unawekeza vizuri. Pia zungumzia serikali hii na ile iliyotangulia kwa kuwa usimamizi wa fedha pengine ulisababisha baadhi ya miradi kuenda kombo. Zungumzia kwa mfano daraja la Pai ambalo liliporomoka, wengi hapa katika mitandao ya Twitter wakizungumzia fedha shilingi milioni 120 zikitumika katika mradi kama huu. Tatizo lilikuwa usimamizi, tatizo lilikuwa utoaji zabuni, tatizo lilikuwa tu usimamizi mbaya.
Thank you, Nimrod. Well, first of all, you will realize that you have really put me in the middle of gentlemen who are governors. So they're the ones actually answerable to, especially to the last question. I wasn't part of the procurement. I don't know. I wasn't part of the budgeting. So I really don't know. I just saw the bridge collapsing. But let me tell you, I want to say about, it's good to talk about infrastructure in terms of county roads and not roads done by the national government. Because I think the department, or there is a fully fledged ministry of roads or infrastructure in the county with a huge allocation. So it will be good to know what that allocation really did for us, because I always hear county staff and even elected leaders at the county level say we have put this road 20 million this financial year. Next financial year in public barazos, we have put the same road 20 million. And you wonder, where was the first 20 million of last year? Implementation. You budget, you have to implement. About the municipalities, let me say this. It was actually the national government, no, not national government, the national parliament, the Senate and the National Assembly, but that passed a law creating or the criteria for an area to become a municipality, a city, and that is why, and once you meet all those criteria, you automatically the county government responsible has to implement the law, and that's why you find some towns being awarded the city status, because as per the law created by the national parliament, they have met the criteria. And once you really meet that criteria and you are elevated to that status, there are things you are going to attract, like investment from the World Bank and other international bodies, and even the national government. So the issue is, where is our money? County money for county roads. And actually, I hope we will come back to agriculture, because agriculture goes hand in hand with county roads. Okay. In issues of production, access to markets, and value addition to our crops or our produce. Okay. So the issue is, I want just to promise that what will be budgeted, if I'm given this opportunity by the voters of Kajiado to be their governor, what will be budgeted for roads will be implemented.
Asante sana.
A lot of issues coming up online. Let me bring you in, Daktari, on that. Waste management in Kitengela, bad roads in Ongata Rongai, and of course the sewerage system, which is quite a problem. What will your government do if elected come August 9th?
I need to say something about the roads first, because that's something that my competitors here have talked about. One is that Lenku mentioned the municipalities. He doesn't seem to understand process. When I started the county, when I did the foundation, I signed a number of documents, including with the World Bank, starting the process of municipalities. There are also set standards, like Bwana Metito said. There are set standards. When you reach there, then you graduate to the next level. When you start a county, you don't graduate immediately. And so he should not have expected that the municipalities would have come immediately. They came when he came in because the process had been started by somebody else, and I had done that. The other thing is that he's talking about roads in Kajiado, in Ngong. What we want to hear is, where is 9.5 billion? How much of 9.5 billion budget for the county is going into the road or has gone into the roads in Ngong, in Kajiado, in Kitengela, anywhere else? He should not claim credit from World Bank projects or Kura projects. Those are national government projects. And so Lenku should put that squarely. On what Metito talked about, Metito has been an MP for 20 years, 20 good years. And for 20 years, he could not fix the road from Ilasit to Rombo. A lot of produce is going to waste. Every year he has said it's going to be done, and for 20 years it has not been done. And now he's actually leaving that position as MP, and it's still not done.
So how will you remedy the situation if you become governor?
Moving forward, what I did is that I opened up a lot of roads. You must know how to categorize roads. There are some roads you will open up because they're not opened up. There are some roads you will gravel, you know. There are some roads in urban areas you will put tarmac and cabro. I did a number of those in Kitengela. I did those in Ngong. I did those in Ongata Rongai. My budget was small. The budget's now bigger. When I come in, I will do more with the more resources that I will receive. I already showed what I could do with a little. When I come in, I will do more because the budget is already bigger.
Asante Mheshimiwa Nkedianye. Mheshimiwa nitakuja kwako, lakini kwa sababu ya muda tu nimpe Bwana Kago naye kidogo, alafu nije kwenu nyinyi kuweza kujibu. Bwana Kago, umesikia maswala tu ambayo tumeweza kupata kutoka kwa wananchi ambao wanatutazama. Kipi ambacho unawapa ahadi kwa leo, haswa kuhusiana na masuala ya muundo msingi, barabara, na hata masuala ya maji na kadhalika, ili wawe na imani kwamba wewe ndio unayefaa tarehe 9 Agosti?
Kwanza wananchi wa Kajiado ningewapatia imani ya kwamba kwanza tuna hizo municipalities. It happened I was one of the board member katika municipality. Na kwanza hizo municipalities iko na charter, the municipalities are there but they are not working. Because one thing, they don't even have their own account. Everything is operated from Kajiado. And that is what I am saying, the municipality to be given the independence and the autonomy to do the work of the municipality. One thing on roads, which has been done by the World Bank, they could have passed through the municipality. Municipality was not given any privilege to do the roads or to do anything. The officials were not given. The administrators were not given. Everything was done in Kajiado. We should have a municipality by itself. I've gone even for trainings, and we have been even told that municipality should be left to work by itself. That is one of the most important things. The other thing, all the roads which has been done, especially in the urban area, Kiserian, Ngong, Rongai, I have them. Those roads, they have now potholes. They were not done to the standard. They didn't have the quality. The other things about the sewerage system, when I was a councillor, before I went back to school, I left a project for sewerage in Kiserian, where the resident took the government to the court, and we were given sewerage for 2 billion. That was during Mr. Nkedianye's time. Where did that 2 billion went? We only find some pipes put there, and they are not working. So this thing can be very easy. But what I'm trying to say is that there is money for the county which are supposed to do the roads.
Mheshimiwa Kago, asante sana.
Yes.
Shukran sana. Yeah. Kwa sababu ya muda, mtatuwia radhi wagombea kiti cha ugavana katika kaunti ya Kajiado. Bila shaka, tungependa kuwahoji zaidi, kuuliza maswali zaidi kutoka kwa wananchi, lakini nafikiri muda umetupa kisogo. Najua Mheshimiwa Lenku ulikuwa nimeahidi, Mheshimiwa Metito pia ulikuwa unataka kujibu, lakini pengine tutapata fursa nyingine hii. Nikiongeza muda tu, tutachelewa hata kwenye taarifa zetu. Kwa hivyo nasema asante pia kwa ndugu zetu wale wasili kutoka Kajiado, pia wamekuwa pamoja nasi. Nasema asante kwa watazamaji vile vile. Nasema asante.
Thank you.